Today we have with us Mr. Kausar from Taurus Infotech Pvt. And sir, we would like to know about the market scenario in Pune and how is Taurus evolving and competing? What has been the success mantra?
So Taurus Infotech has been more than a 25-year-old company. So we were primarily into distribution earlier, then we slowly shifted into redistribution and now more into services and consultancy. So as you rightly pointed out, evolution of the business. Earlier it was more of a reseller business was more of a margin driven. Now IT business has become a commodity business. So when in the commodity business, margins and you can't add anything. You have to add services. You have to evolve your business. So getting into consultancy or IT, any kind of services was the next step. Yes, top line is little less. As a distributor, you're used to top line, but then the margins are much more. The work is more satisfying. At the same time, you're not bound to a lot of pressure from vendors. So that is the mantra that I have understood over the years: is no pressure from the vendors, and since it's a business that we run for our pleasure, it should be done on our terms. That is my mantra of business and success.
Okay, so do you see quick commerce or e-commerce can really pose a very long-term impact on the existence of the traditional retailers? If they are smart enough, I believe they can.
So see, I'll tell you one thing. There are two answers to this.
Okay.
One, I'll answer as a representative of an association. I'm the past president of CLDA. So I have been the past president. I'm also part of the advisory board of the association, also a GB member in FIDA.
Okay.
Looking from their perspective, the problem is the channel does not understand that e-commerce is a different strategy for the vendors. Okay, it's a different GTM for them. The problem, if I'm answering from this, I would say it's very detrimental. But let's take a very holistic view. We have to understand that this part, this particular vertical is going to grow, is going to stay. You have to find your way. You have to find a way to be on that platform. There is no way out of this. There is no easy way to put it. I might get into trouble for saying this, but at the same time, I feel that every vendor or every dealer has to have a system where they can reach their customer in the shortest possible time, at the shortest possible the less cost, and the reach has to be good. That is what e-commerce does. That's what it is. How many people can come to my store physically? Let's say in a day 50. On my side, I'll have in thousands. So we have to understand where we place ourselves. Obviously, there has to be a lot of vendors, but price, predatory pricing, discriminatory pricing has to go. The deep discounting that is offered by the e-commerce platforms has to go. There has to be a level playing field, but that will take time.
Okay.
And the dealers have to have patience to bear with this and work their way out of this mess. It's not an easy way.
So, just out of my curiosity, I would like to ask. See, if I am a partner A and I am feeling threatened by this so-called e-commerce and quick commerce sites, uh, do you think by coming up into online selling also, besides, I mean, while continuing with my traditional outlet, would be of some help?
See, again, let us understand online business is not, again, understand the word. The word is a commodity business. Online, I can sell this iPhone. I can't do anything to this. I can sell this iPhone for the fixed price with the fixed set of configuration, right? Only when I tell my customer or convince them that I can value out of this, can I make a profit. This is just a fulfillment kind of thing. If somebody wants an iPhone, let's say 2256 GB with a particular, that's what he will get. But then after that, what comes? You might need to, implement an entire Apple ecosystem. That is why, that is where IT guy would come into play. He can integrate his Mac, Apple TV, the Apple Watch, and have a media center set up with it. That is where I can reach my customer. So again, the normal IT channel is not equipped to deal with the data that is coming. He doesn't know that I have a customer buying this iPhone. He doesn't have any idea whether he's going to be an Apple iWatch customer or an Apple TV customer. What is he going to do? Does he need a tablet? Is he a designer? So that's a lot of things which even the channel has to learn. going ahead, that has to be done now. Otherwise, it's not going to help. We'll just keep on crying and nothing is going to come out.
So Kausar, for how long you are associated with War India, and how do you see this Tanite Awards
I
function
think this would
evolving?
be my fourth visit, if I'm not wrong. And I'm very impressed with what VAR India does. It's not an easy job getting so many leaders and getting so many business owners on one particular platform, keeping them engaged for one full day, having an interesting mix of speakers for the conclave, and also, recognizing the talent in the industry. So there are two things. One is you get exposure to a lot of vendors. You might feel that okay, this is one segment which I'm not exposed to. The second part, which comes in the later part, is the motivation. Looking at that, oh, even maybe I might want to be there, be recognized for my efforts by somebody like VAR India. Obviously, VAR India is a big name because VAR India team does know that I do interact with other media houses also for our CMJ purposes. VAR India stands apart. It's a very big publication. So being recognized by them does give that sense of motivation. So VAR India fulfills two things: exposing the industry with the trends and motivating them. This is what it does. That's what I take it from it.
All the best, sir, and we really look forward to continue doing the same.